Hello, just a quick one. I thought I'd quit while I was ahead there because I don't think I made any bum notes for a change. Happy offset day. We're talking offsets. Creaky chair, squeaky chair, turn everything off. Done. Hello. Is anybody here? Did we make it? Is it a live stream? Oh, forgot to put one of my lights on. What does that do? Better or worse? I'll leave it on for a bit. Worse. Better? I'll leave it off. I'll put it on. I'll just chop and change as we go. How's that sound? Right, it looks like it's going off because it's just fell down. Everything's breaking. Oh no. Oh. Right, we're here. Hello, thanks for coming. Let's come and say hello to everybody. Well, before we do that, thanks for coming. Welcome. Thanks if you're watching on catch up. Tonight, today, whenever you're watching this, we're hammering on about offsets, which is guitars that are kind of squinty shaped, among other things. Lots to talk about when it comes to that, so we'll get into that shortly. But let's say hello to everybody and see what's all happening. Cameron's in. Hello Cameron, thanks for coming. I was reading your comments just before it started actually, it's quite funny, so let's just read them now. Cameron says, offsets are the yin to the yang and crucially cool. Jazz bass, Mustang, Jazzmaster, but the Albert Lee model is on my bucket list. Yeah, I hear you. There is no exquisite beauty without some strangeness in the proportions. Get one. Right, well let me just end the stream there. How's that sound? That's it done. Excellent, well put Cameron, thank you for that. And yeah, I'm digging the Albert Lee model more and more these days as well. Oofed. Seen Albert Lee a few times live, he's such a phenomenal player. Amazing tone. Right, okay, moving on. Peter Collins is in. He loves offsets. Hello, Carl B is in. How you doing, mate? What does that say? Greetings from Offsetrical Montreal. I like the way that goes. And the Lamb's in. Evening Lammy. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Rubbish Guitar Bloke, waiting for Nutcam. Oh, I think we've missed that. Oh no, we had it, didn't we? Just there. Relaxing Meditations in as well. Hi, Steve. Hope all are well. Looking forward to tonight's show. Keep up the great work. Oh, thank you, mate. That means a lot. Thank you so much, mate. Hugely appreciated. And Maria Davies is in as well. Good evening. How are we doing, Mugs? You don't mind me calling you Mugs, do you? Just this is my new nickname for you because you're winning all the mugs from Lammy's live stream. Rob F is in. Hello, Steve. Hello, friends. Happy Thursday. Hello, Rob. I know you've got to go off to work soon, so thanks for coming and hello to you. I'm going to make a noise here, maybe. Tell me if this makes a noise, and if it does, sorry. Did that make a noise? Sorry. I was taking a cable out. Right. Rob F saying hello. Matt Green Guitars in. Hello, mate. I better just say hello, everybody. Where are we? I lost my place. This happens all the time. Cameron saying hello again. Yes. Guitar. Mark Green and Guitar. Hello. Yes. Cal B. Yes. Sister Rose. Thanks for coming. How you doing? IMA 640 is here from the Drizzly Highlands. Thanks for coming. Sister Rose. Harley Benton just released a load of new basses. None fully grabbing me at the moment, though, if you were looking for a cheap bass. Yeah, I seen that this afternoon. 36 new models, it says. Or 36 variations of maybe like 6 new models or something. 4s and 5s, jazzes, precisions and other things. But yeah. Yeah, same here. Nothing really grabbed me either. I think it was the lack of maple on the fretboard that I was just like, meh. But yeah, good on them. It's good. That means they've got more stuff coming. Hopefully we're going to get that ST Modern soon. Sorry, none of these are offset. We should be talking about offsets. James Tejeda, hello. How you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. Stevie Mack is in as well. Hello, mate. Thanks for coming. Cameron, there's no true beauty without a slight twist in proportions. Oh yes, we've got that. You know you need one. Yes, thank you very much, mate. Dave Fox is in. Hello, mate. How you doing? Thanks for coming. Got my first offset a few months ago, Squire Jaguar. Not overly impressed. Bulky body with a short, fat neck, and the guitar is the same. I like it, mate. Very good. Yeah, short scales I don't think are for me. I've tried them, but maybe I'll need to do more in the future, actually. Does anybody here watch Dunsey? Dunsey's Guitar World channel. Excellent channel from my fellow countryman. Yeah, he's been getting on offsets. Well, not so much offsets. Well, yeah, offsets. Offsets recently, but short scale guitars. And he's saying, as you age, you kind of might need smaller frets than that because we do shrink. It's true. So, yeah, maybe there's something in that for future. Next week or something. Where are we at? Anthony Edwardson's in. Hello, mate. Thanks for coming. A bit late on parade, but couldn't miss this one. Oh, right. Actually, this is actually quite... Actually. Too many actuallys. I was quite surprised. I thought, before I started this offset one, I thought this was going to be the kind of thing that would put people off and people would be like, nah. But it's been pretty popular. In fact, we'll get to the poll shortly, but it's possibly the most poll results I've ever had. Maybe, so thank you for that. And thanks to Offsets for existing. Anton, evening all. Hello, mate. And Vincent Brennan, evening to you as well, mate. Thank you for coming. And Al Lindsay Gear Safari's in as well. How, mate? How you doing? I'm good. I hope you're good too, mate. I need to check in on your channel. I've not had a wee look in a while. Hope that's all going well, mate. Cameron, end of. Rob F. Strats are asymmetric. Why are they not considered offset? So it's got to be at the waist. That's how I believe it. Well, I've got a Strat right here, so let's talk about it. Look, we're getting into offset talks. We're actually going to discuss something. So, see basically where the middle pickup is. That's pretty much in the centre. So, it's from... Actually, oh no, wait, I'm putting myself off because I can't get the right fingers on the camera. But it's pretty much equal from that point. Sorry, my fingers are not equal and I can't figure out which finger's doing what on the screen. There we go. Right. Sorry, I'm one of these people that like can't do left and right. See, if you ask me like directions to somewhere, you've got no chance. You would never believe I was a taxi driver's son. But anyway, so it's supposed to be, it's when it goes like sort of skew with, a little bit like that. That's when it becomes offset. Apparently, that's the case. In fact, Exhibit B. Like that. See in the centre? Yeah, we're kind of off to the angle. There you go. Apparently that's what an offset's all about. Did I educate? Was that an edumacation? Sorry. Right, good question though, Rob. Why are they, maybe they technically are offsets, but that's something we need to get to, is the, what's the word I'm looking for? It's gone. Words don't work. Don't know my left and right. Don't know words. I'm thinking about it, I still can't get it. Semantics. I knew it started with an S. Yes, offset, subjective, apparently. Right, let's get into it. Sister Rose, I got a jazz bass copy, a vintage modified Squire Jag, which is actually pretty nice, though a bit janky. I also have a Fender Marauder, which is unique, but the super thin neck doesn't vibe. Alright, I've seen the Marauder. I remember when the Marauders come out, the triple pickup one. Was that the Modern Player? Have you got that one? That's a cool one. Thus me looking for a new guitar. Well, we're always looking for new guitars, aren't we? Was it gas last week? Yep. Ben Allmark's in. Hello, mate. Thanks for coming. Cheers, Steve. Cheers, folks. Thanks for coming, mate. And Mississippi Blues with a big pink hand. Evening to you, mate, and to everyone. Maria Davies. Muggs is my nickname now, mate. You're happy with that? Good. Oops. Jumped there. Ben saying hello to Rob. Sister Rose, yeah, I'm glad they finally fixed the Mustang bass, though I want them to do an actual Mustang pickup. Alright. Oh, right, you're talking about Harley Benton's, perhaps. Right. Oh, there was some update on the ST Modern. Apparently it's being renamed, reworked somewhat, and is out in a few months now. Oh, where are you getting this information, Sister Rose, by the way? I'm keen to know where the sources are. A few months. I hope what they're doing is they're making it a more round radius rather than the flat. Make it a bit more traditional. That'd be awesome. Well, how could they make a Modern more traditional? Or maybe they'll do two. That would be awesome. I think they maybe know. Do you think they know how anticipated it is? And they're playing it a bit. I don't know. Maybe. Interesting. Where are we now? On a short break from a busy work week. Oh, sorry, you're speaking to someone else there. Apparently that's Rob F and Anthony having a chat. Good on you. I'd love to see you chatting in the channel. And chatting in the chat. Slow down. I need to slow down again. Apologies. Sister Rose, I'm okay with short scales, but I do have fat hands, so I prefer a long scale. It does kind of suck that Jaguars have the most variation by far in terms of offsets. See, this is it. I don't know enough about the offsets. I'm going to get into what's coming up on the channel soon as well. This is one of the reasons that we did offsets tonight, because of tomorrow's video. We'll get into that shortly. Rob F, simply curious. Oh, Cameron, is that a blue Jaguar behind you, Steve? No. I'll bring it over because, I mean, it's show and tell, isn't it? It's always show and tell. It's guitar show and tell. It's a Partscaster made up of different parts of different casters. It's a square, can't get the light in it, there we go. Square Affinity Jazzmaster body. If you look at this one, when the sort of unmodded one for sale, it's got a rosewood fretboard on the neck. I didn't like that too much. I thought it would look way better with maple. And I went with a Fender subsonic baritone conversion neck. So it's 27.5-inch scale and tuned to A standard. Well, you won't be able to hear that, will you, because of the backing music. But yeah, tuned to A standard. So it's a Jazzmaster baritone. I call it the JazzBar. There's actually a video about it on the channel. I'll put a link in the description when this is done, and you can watch it. Hey, right, there we go. That was the show and tell of the JazzBar, Jazzmaster baritone, JazzBar. See what I did there? Right, Sister Rose, I think that's the baritone jazz. Sister Rose knows her stuff. There we go. John Little's in. Evening all. Evening to you, mate. Thanks for coming. Graham Campbell's in as well. Thank you, mate, for coming. Sister Rose, Sexy Strut. Oh, this one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. It's my Partscaster, which is currently out of action due to a wiring problem. But we'll get there. Where are we at? Calby, follow the finger. Sister Rose, you need to play some Synthwave on that Strat somehow. Somehow it's the right colours. Yes, that's exactly what I was inspired by. In fact, I've got video to do about that at some point. I've never got around to one that I designed in a Synthwave style. Actually, there's a little bit about it on the second video I ever did, which was my guitar collection 2023. And I mentioned this one and the other one, the twins. I'll do a proper video on in the future, but yeah, love that guitar. Don't play it enough because it's out of action. Cameron, you could tell an Offset because they sit in a stand all squint. Yeah, that's the dead giveaway, isn't it? Maria Davies, I'm really enjoying playing my guitar now. I understand the root, fifth and sixth patterns. Yeah! Maria Davies, you are winning. Last week, what is it, you said that you'd only been playing 3 weeks and you'd already learnt bar chords. But now you've got the root, fifth and sixth patterns. Wait a minute, you mean chords, not patterns. Got you. Does that mean like the, I don't know how far on you are. Oh, you were talking about learning the caged system, so maybe you're there. Good on you, I'm impressed. Rob F, thank you for the education. No worries, mate. Jamming the Cabs in, how you doing, mate? Thanks for coming. I feel calm until my eyes come into contact with an Offset guitar. Oh, right. Not a fan. Interesting. Jamming the Cab, I watched your video the other day and then I got rudely interrupted, so I didn't get to finish it and leave a comment, but I'll get back into that. Jamming the Cab, if you've not checked out the channel, check it out. If you're there, mate, stick your link in, and anybody who's got the spanners, there's Graham Campbell as well, get your links in for everybody to check out your channels. But yeah, Jamming the Cab is talking about doing a new direction. That sounds quite interesting, mate, so good on you, and thanks for the shout out as well, mate. Oops, did we jump there? Sister Rose, yeah, you've got the modern player one, excellent. It's a cool guitar, just not for me anymore. The triple bucker isn't as cool as it sounds either. It's good for hot, very humbucker sound. Yeah, I expected it might have sounded a bit like that. Maria Davies, I'm still learning the cage system, Steve-O. Good on you. Yeah, great stuff in there. An excellent framework. Sister Rose, but not as nice as the Sires and Jets. They have great textured humbuckers. Oh, nice. Yeah, I hope so too. They do. Partscaster. Yeah, that works as well. Thank you, Anthony. Sister Rose, I've actually played the Affinity Jazzmaster. It's actually really nice. Oh, thank you very much. Well, I played it for about 2 minutes and then whipped the neck off instantly. Cameron, nice, cool. Thank you. Backing music is off. What? I will need to get the backing music on right now. Oh, it's back, but very low. Okay, right, see if I can turn that up. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. I mean, I usually have it low anyway, but let's turn it up a bit. How's that? And I did something different as well. Oh, wait a minute. Also, my mic's louder than before. Maybe that's something to do with it. What did I do different about... Oh, there's a few other things different about tonight, actually, but... Right, I need to slow down. Let's have a wee drink. Talk amongst yourselves. Backing music. That's what I did. So the backing music that I usually play, it's a 2-hour long playlist. But this live stream is only like an hour. Well, an hour and a bit. So instead of it being the same songs every week, I started it from like 25 minutes in this time. So there'll be different-ish tunes going on. Right, other new things that are happening tonight is I've took the ads off, right? I want to keep the ads off forever, but I'm also experimenting to see if YouTube are going to sort of not show this one to people so much, because just seen how many's in. Oh wait, we've potentially got more in than ever, or maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, because obviously if there's no ads on it, nothing for YouTube, so you know what I mean. And I've also opened it up. Usually the chat is just available to subscribers, and you have to be subscribed for a minute before you can chat, but I've just opened it up just to see what happens. Never done it before, so see if there's any bots in or anything like that. When you get bots in the chat, apparently that's when you've made it. Okay, sorry, back of music's off. Dave Lewis is in. Evening Stephen folks, evening Dave, thanks for coming mate. The back of music is now back, but very low. It does go off when I change the camera angle. Okay. Anton, baritone guitar, a new item on my gas list. Oh yes, I've actually got a baritone video coming up in a couple of weeks. Another one, an East Coast baritone, £99. Unfortunately they're discontinued now, but keep an eye out on eBay and things like that. There's an East Coast baritone. If you want to dip your toe in the waters, where is it? I've lost it. Oh, it's at school, it's at my work, forgot about that. Yeah, £99, baritone T1, East Coast. Don't pay any more than 100. Maria Davies, Catherine is a type, mate. I think you've lost me, sorry. Carl B, has anyone ever made a guitar from old barrels? A barrel tone. Nice one, mate. Very good. Oh, Catherine is a typo. Right, I don't know what's happening there, sorry. What did I miss? Something before. All right, okay, I got deleted, I think. Sorry. Dave Lewis, I've got 6 offset guitars, soon to be 7. That's the way to do it, mate. Lucky number 7. Darren Gill's in. Hello, mate. Thanks for coming. Late to the party tonight. Evening all. Evening to you, mate. Oh, brilliant. Anton, best moderator in town. Chuck in the link in for jamming the cab. What a legend. Thank you, mate. And Graham's got his link in there as well. Fantastic. Get in and check out them links. Check out these channels. Great guys. Carl B is saying hit the like button, folks. That's very good advice from Carl. He's a smart man. Listen to what he said. Cameron, I just received the Fasley jazz bass called the Judge. Yes, it does the job in recordings under £100 from Bach's. Tusk nut included, yes, and not just any Tusk nut. Graftec Tusk XL, which is the self-lubricating stuff, and roasted maple neck. They're really nice. Great choice, mate. IMA640, Steve, does your baritone neck intonate okay? Put on that body. Yeah, so it's made for that. It's Fender subsonic necks that are made to go in Fender neck pockets. So with a 27.5-inch scale, it will intonate correctly as you're putting into a baritone tuning. There should be enough leeway on your saddles to intonate. That's my understanding of it anyway. Now that I'm reading your question, I'm thinking, does it intonate? But yeah, I think it does. It's not perfect, but it probably could be if I set it up. But I don't spend too much time on it, to be honest with you. I should. Steve, can you set the adverts to just the beginning, halfway house, and a far better than ads interrupting the video? I'm not sure if I can. I don't know when they come. But the thing is, I looked at the sort of monetization, and from like the streams, it makes like, not during the live part, like after, like up to a week after or 2 weeks after, I look at the ad revenue from the video, and it's like 18 pence or something like that. So there's no point in putting people through ads for me to get 18 pence. So the ads are binned. Done. Right. Carl B, nice pickup camera. There we go. Craig, I threw my guitar out the window. It's now an offset. That'll do it. Sister Rose, guitar from Barrels. The crappy guitars guy, probably. Oh, I don't know him. Need to check him out. Cameron, Mustang Squire, do a good guitar, 24-inch scale. Just sand down the nut to stop it going sharp at open chords. But a good jammer. Nice one. Need to check out. Oh, Alfie's in. Alfie, getting my first Jazzmaster shaped guitar soon. Can't wait. Think he might be Scottish. Big Harley Benton JA60 white finish with red torque pickguard. Oofed. Nice one, mate. Maria Davies, by Christmas I'm hoping to learn the modes. EDPLMAL. Yeah, have you got an acronym for that? One of the ones that we like is I don't play loud music after lunch. That one. Or the one I got taught was, I'm going to change the P to Pepsi. It wasn't Pepsi. I drink Pepsi like my alien lover. That was the one I got taught. My guitar teacher was a bit weird. Daniel Scott saying, hi Steve, I just got in. Thank you for coming, mate. Mark Greening guitar. Been looking at Fasley Outlaw Series Maverick. Anyone know about them? The Maverick, yeah, that's the one that's the offset. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Check out Johnny Budget Guitar Show. I think he's got a couple of vids on the Maverick. He's got one and I think he likes it a lot. So there you go. Check it out. Jam the Cab. Cheers, Anton, mate. I couldn't do it myself as I'm driving and apparently it's frowned upon. Nice one. That's about putting his link in. Cameron, you will definitely need a new machine heads on your East Coast. I changed all mine. Lol. Oh, actually, mine's are okay. I didn't notice an issue with them. Yeah. Graham Campbell, 18p can buy a lot in Dundee. You know it, mate. Rob F's agreeing with Cameron. My Squire Mustang is one of my favourites. Put P90s in it. Nice one, mate. Okay, I'll get back to Marie in a minute. I can't see the rest of your comment because of a wee emoji thing that's in the way. Oh, there it is. Somebody's just... Right, okay. I don't particularly like modes a lot. Ah, bro, I never heard that one before. I don't particularly like modes a lot, is how I remember it. I've never heard that before. That is absolutely fantastic. Brilliant. Right, okay. I'll need to remember that. I'm going to use that forever. Oh, that's Rob F off. Thanks for coming, mate. Right, okay. I'm going to get to the... Yeah, let's get to the thing. What's that thing that I do? You know, this thing. What's this thing again? We're going to get to this thing. The poll. That's what it's called. Right, so check it out. 130 votes. It might be a record. It's up there. So offset's more interesting than we thought. And more popular than I expected as well. So look at what we've got here. So basically the only thing that isn't pro offset is the 10% here that's none. Offsets are the devil. Symmetry, please. See this? Hold on a second. How do I get my mouse down there? There we go. This image here. That took me about 10 minutes to do. Don't even know if you noticed that. It's I just got a Strat and mirrored it, so it's the same either side. That's what I do with my time. Anyway, so F-types, Jaguars, Jag Stangs, Starcasters, Jazzmasters, all the Stangs, 58% of the vote, which is I think what most people think of when they're talking about offsets. I was speaking about that in the comments with someone today. I'm so sorry I forgot who it was. Will it come to me? It's gone. Oh, it will come to me actually because we're going to read in the comments. 17% for the Gibson styles, Firebirds, Explorers and whatnot, and 15% for the something more niche. And in that category we've got a few comments of Music Man and a few Reverends as well. Reverends, man, they're interesting guitars. That's definitely something on the list for maybe next year. Want to check out a Reverend. Some really cool specs on those guitars. Right, let's get into some of these comments. I'm not going to do them all, right? There's 8 to 8, but half of them will be from me, so there's probably about 40. But we'll get into it. Right, okay. What one am I going to read? We're going to read this one. The Archinican... Oh, I can't read it. The Arakinog. The Arakinog. Anyway, I love Schecter Avenger. They seem to balance better than a Strat type for me. Very cool, mate. I did check them out. You can see here that I answer all the comments, so usually when somebody mentions something, I go and check it out and see what it's all about. And yeah, the Avenger, I was familiar with it, just didn't know it by name. Very cool. Gearview Mirror, hey Steve, I had a Squire Classic Vibe 60s Jazzmaster Olympic White Taut pickguard. 12 gauge strings on it and tuned down to C, awesome axe, but it did need a stay trem bridge. Even crafted a brass nut from scratch. The older gentleman I sold it to, he used to play in bands in the 50s, was well chuffed and loved it. Oh, and I half scalloped the board from fret 12 up. Gearview Mirror, that guy knows his stuff. I've seen some of his work on his YouTube channel, which you could check out as well. Not in the chat. But yeah, good on you, mate. Excellent craftsmanship. Here's my pal, F. Perini. PRS S2 Vela. Great guitar, super light and very comfortable. And I think I might mention that I didn't even think about the Vela as being an offset. I think the image of that guitar in my mind isn't what it looked like when I googled it, but yeah, Very cool, mate. Rob F, who's away, he loves his Squire Bullet Mustang. The neck is perfect. Put P90s into mine, upgraded all the hardware. Guitarista Colin, great channel, was 100% spot on about how great this guitar is, and you can't beat the price. Yep, always fancied one of them, cool wee guitars. Southern Panda, oddly enough, seeing as they don't make a left-handed version at present, I love the Fender Meteora. It's one of my favourite shapes. Yeah, I was saying that to you in the chat as well, mate. 100% agree. I think it's a really cool body shape, but after seeing Crimson Guitars sort of tear down review of it, looked like pretty shoddy QC, and it's about that time, that COVID time, where Fender were putting out not great stuff, so that's kind of off-putting, and I expect it would be really heavy, but I could be wrong, but it does look really cool. I wonder if it's worth it for all that. Anthony Edwardson, I have 3 at the minute, 2 Jazzmasters and a Reverend Charger, love them. There's a Charger there, very cool. Some real unique name, inherited a banged up 61 Jazzmaster in Sunburst. You're a very lucky laddie. And it has most of its original parts. Sounds like a warm cocoa on a cold winter's day and plays great. Excellent, mate. Have often thought about getting a second or perhaps an offset Telecaster, the Paranormal. Yep. Just for having something different. Yeah, I've played a few of them Paranormal tellies. I've had some people that have had them. Quite cool guitars. Quite heavy as well. Claire B's in. Well, she's not in, she was in. I've had a bunch of Fender style ones if I could. Perfect. Well, that's exciting because that's where I'm heading. This is where this is heading. This is all heading somewhere. I'm getting a Jazzmaster, so we're going to talk about that shortly. Okay. I have a sweet HB JA, sorry, this is Cal B. I have a sweet Harley Benton JA60cc in Lake Placid Blue. In Lake Placid Blue, not Bulu. The Pancake P90s and the really tiny frets give me a different kind of strumming experience. You know, I think there's something wrong with these glasses. I'm struggling to read some of these comments. Right. Nicolaki got me a Lefty Squire CV Jazzmaster. Needed quite a bit of work to get it set up. Still makes some odd resonant noises, but that's part of the charm. One of the tuners was damaged, the fretboard was parched, and the body finished had lots of burrs. Speaking of parched, get another one of these. Was I sending it back? Nope. All those things were sorted, including the new lead circuit wiring. Oh, and I asked you about the lead circuit wiring. What is that? I don't know what that is. You need to tell me what that is. Sounds cool. I'm familiar with a rhythm circuit. What's a lead circuit? See, I don't know anything about offsets. Because I'm in the school of thought, when I'm thinking of offsets, I'm thinking about the Fender ones. Even although it's technically, well, I mean, they're technically offsets, but I'm excluding all the other ones that aren't, like a Jaguar, Jazzmaster, Mustang kind of thing. That's the first thing that I think of if someone mentions offset. I wouldn't think of an Explorer or a Firebird, even although they are offset. You know what I mean? Does anybody else think like that? It's my problems. Okay. Sorry. Gringo Green. I currently have 2 offsets. One is a Xavier JT100 and an LTD Viper 400 prototype from 2006. With Seymour Duncan Custom 5 and Jazz Humbucker stock, I added a Bigsby push-pull knobs to make the pickups able to coil split and go in and out of phase. For 2 knobs and a toggle switch, this is a crazy versatile guitar. I hear you, mate. On a side note, Vipers are really more like a Les Paul, and a Jazzmaster had a baby. Everyone got stuck on SG style devil horns. It does not play or sound like an SG. Interesting. If you look at the waist, which is what determines an offset, you will see it's true offset even though it's mainly designed for metal and hard rock. I hear you, mate, and yeah, that's it from the waist, what we were saying. But it's not one I'm too familiar with, but I have had a Xavier JT40 or JT60 for a project. I mentioned that to you in the comments as well. Stevie Mac, Jaguar bass, Jazzmaster guitars, all offset guitars are so comfortable. Thunderbirds, Firebirds are some serious real estate. Yeah, big body guitars, 100% mate. Tipsy Dad, that is a great name. I have a Squire Paranormal offset telly and absolutely adore it. There we go. Full telly set up on an offset body, what's not to love? Great point, mate. How's the weight on yours? I don't think I asked you in it. Yeah. Mississippi Blues, you have a Paoletti offset and an Eastman Juliet. Great guitars. phenomenal, mate. A Paoletti would be, I'd love a Paoletti, they look so cool. Phenomenal looking guitars. Obviously I like the Strats, but I bet the Jazzmasters are nice too. Darren Gill, do not like playing any of the Fender short scales, but I do like looking at them. I have a Charvel SK1, it's Jazzmaster shaped, 12 to 16 inch compound radius, 25.5 inch scale length, 24 frets. It's my favourite of all my guitars. Yes, and I have seen a picture of Darren's Skatecaster and it's very cool. David James just bought a Squire Jaguar cracking guitar. Nice one, mate. Oh, and you says we're not allowed to tell John Robson. We won't tell him. We know he's not a fan. There we go. Jason Wharton. I have a Music Man Mariposa, which is offset. It's fantastic. It's a unique shape with a smaller body, akin to Mustang kind of size, maybe a little bigger than that, with a 25.5 inch scale length. Really great guitar and super comfortable. I've had Jags and Jazzmasters and just find the bodies to be too big. That's fair enough. I might have experienced that myself soon, who knows. GRB Aquatics, only artist guitars Grunge Master and Sunburst, and artist guitars Falcon, which is a Mustang, and Surf Green. Both awesome, outstanding budget guitars. Possibly soon to be an artist guitars Grunge Master and vintage white with tortoise pickguard also. All the best, cheers. Cheers to you, mate. And you've been on about that white artist Grunge Master for a while. You're going to pull the trigger, mate. You deserve it. You've been good this year. Go on, help yourself. Peter Collins. I have a Fender Jaguar and a Reverend Jetstream. Offsets are cool. Couldn't agree more, mate. I think they're cool too. Alan Wilson. I've had a Silver Sparkle. No, I've had a Silver Sparkle Squire Jagmaster, maybe 20 years ago, which was a decent guitar. I currently have a Jazzmaster shaped Cabronita style guitar with TV Jones Supertron pickups. I don't know who made it, but it's really high quality, plays great and sounds fantastic. I got it on eBay for an absolute bargain price, not much more than what a couple of new TV Jones pickups cost. I've never had a standard Jag or Jazzmaster. All those switches are too much for me, probably. So I'm going to carry on. Anton, after resisting offsets for ages, I'm beginning to want a Fender or Squire CV Jazzmaster. Same here, mate. The Lamb. Firebird for me. Beautiful guitars. I take a Carina Explorer too, but that's about it. The Fender offsets never appealed to me. That's fair enough, mate. Different strokes for different folks. I believe Lammy's potentially last live stream before he takes his break might be Monday coming, so make sure you get along for that. Unfortunately, I'm going to miss it because I've got a rehearsal, but I'll have to watch that one on catch up, mate. But yeah, take a nice break, mate, and come back stronger than ever with a Firebird. Deal? Sounds good to me. Also giving away a gold top. I don't know if you've gave it away yet. Dragon. I don't have any offsets really unless a Revstar qualifies or a 1980 Silvertone Paul Stanley signature. Yes, you do, mate. You've got 2 offsets. JR Channing. I don't mind offsets at all, especially the Jags and Jazzmasters. Never owned one though. One day, mate. That might happen yet. Irg. I totally dig the offsets. The only 2 offsets guitars I have at the moment is a CV Jazzmaster. There's a lot of these, and an Affinity Starcaster, which I modded to perfection, I might add. Yeah, sorry. You show me a picture of this on your Instagram page. I can't remember the name of it because I shout it out. Wait a minute, is it I Love Cheap Guitars or something? If any of you are on Instagram, then where is it? See if I can find it. There it is. I Love Cheap Guitars. There's a picture of that on his Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, I'm not done with Instagram, but I've stopped focusing on it. Don't have time for it anymore. We'll see. When I come for the summer holidays, might get more on there. Fender Meteora looks interesting to me, says Death Eric. Yes, I agree. Axton Color. 5 of my 7 regular 6 strings are offsets. 2 Jazzmasters, 2 one-off home builds, and a Harley Benton Mossrite copy. Yes, I know the one. Need to add an Explorer to those and I might be content. Who am I kidding? There is no content. True story. I think we can all relate to that one. I like black guitars. I choose G-style mainly because I have a Firebird and a Thunderbird. I've played a few F-styles. I think they're okay. I just don't have enough time vested in them to make a fair comparison. There we go. This is such a great array of tastes we have here. Jim Bagby. I make offsets, so there's my opinion expressed. It's a fire explorer or an explobird. Don't know what to call it yet. Exploding bird. That sounds good to me, mate. Go with that one. Amin. I always call you Amin. I'm so sorry, mate. Amin, Fender Jaguar, also the Fender Jazzmaster, to be honest, Steve. Same here, mate. These are my preferences. Less the Jaguar, but I still think it's a very cool shape. And I like the metal hardware bits on it. Rubbish Guitar Bloke is confused. Never really thought about it before, but there's nothing symmetrical about my Strandberg. Is it an offset? Yes, it's an offset. Jason Viator, I'm a Starcaster guy. Get the vintage ones, not that Tom DeLonge garbage. Agreed. Jazzmaster, says Boss Hog. Steel Horse, not for me. Great. Thank you all for contributing to the poll and commenting about all your Jazzmaster stuff. Hugely appreciated. Yeah. Right, let's get back to the chat. Before we get back to the chat, I need to tell you a little bit about... I need to tell you a little bit about what's coming up tomorrow's video. So tomorrow's video is a collaboration with Audiomo Music. Is anybody familiar with Audiomo? He won't be in the chat. He's been in sometimes, but he's over in Florida just now, but maybe not because he's actually halfway through moving house. But yeah, we did a collaboration and I wanted to pick his brain on offsets because although he admits to being a Telecaster guy, he's quite well versed in all things offset. So we had a chat, what's that, about 45 minutes or something like that? So that's tomorrow's video. And he's educating me on Jazzmasters. So yeah, because that's what's happening. I'm in the market for a Jazzmaster. Claire B knows which one I want. It's the one that she's got, the Squire Classic Vibe 40th anniversary in Seafoam Green, and she's got one. They're all sold out pretty much everywhere, or they're just stupidly high priced, and even the used ones are about the same price. So I don't know. I don't want to pay over 400 for a used Classic Vibe. Sorry. I've got principles. Kinda, sometimes. But yeah. Also, I got in touch with a company who was at the Birmingham Guitar Show who makes a super high grade replacement bridge for offset styles, like Jazzmasters and that kind of thing, called Tough Set. So that's got to be mentioned in the video tomorrow, and we also might be doing something together, potentially, once I start my project, but we'll get to that later. So that's what's coming up. Is anybody familiar with Audiomo? He's got a great channel. Get over there and check it out. I'll put a link to his channel in this description as well straight after this. Yeah, check him out. Sorry, I've lost my mouse cursor. There we go. Right, we need to get back to the live chat. I bet I've missed... I seen it all kind of moving as I was reading the other comments, and I thought, oh dear, have I missed a lot? Maybe not. Oh, we're good. We're not that far down. This is great. Right, we might be about here. Cameron, I really enjoy my Squire Classic Vibe Jazzmaster. Trem stays in tune, no probs. That's what I like to hear. That's one of my main questions that I'm asking Audiomo tomorrow. Jim is his name, Audiomo. Derek Johnson, one for remembering the strings. EADGBE was every time after drink, girls become emotional. There we go, that works. What ones have I done before? Eddie ate Dynamite, good by Eddie. Elephants and donkeys grow big ears. That's about it. But that's a good one as well. Anton, saying to Jam in the cab, I forgot the emojis. I did get the joke, honest. Nice. Cal B reminded me it was poll time. Thank you very much. Yes, we got to the poll. IMA 640 to Graham Campbell. 18 pence can get you assassinated in Dundee. Nice one, mate. Great stuff. Oh, Mississippi Blues has just subscribed to Jam in the Cab and Graham Campbell. Fantastic, mate. This is what the community is all about. Great stuff. Sister Rose, Mariposa is a pretty cool guitar, but again, very humbuckers, if that makes sense. It does actually. I've turned my Starcaster off, but see these humbuckers, these wide range humbuckers. They're not the original ones. These are, can you see? Maybe not. Creamery wide range humbuckers, and they split so well. Yep, Love them. Okay, where are we at? Woofed. Mark Greening, thanks for the tip on the Fazley Maverick. I'll check out Johnny's vids. Great stuff, mate. You do that. Sister Rose, Meteors are cool. Wish there was a cheaper version, maybe with different colours. Possibly in the future. Actually, there was. Before they brought out the player Meteora, there was one before that. And it had like a Tunematic bridge. Not as cool, to be honest with you, I don't think. Maria Davies, I like watching the luthiers making guitars. Fascinating. Yes, Crimson Guitars is great for that. You could just chuck that on and yeah. Very therapeutic. Sorry, I had a big long pause there. Sister Rose, oh dang, maybe cheaper wouldn't be good then. Lol, I've played one, nice sound from the wide range humbucker, but it doesn't feel like a premium guitar. Fair dues. I've never tried one, I'd like to try one. Cal B, if you like watching builders, NSJ guitars is a fun watch. I'll need to remember that one, thank you mate. Cameron, I love the look of the Vesta Volley Telly. I've never seen that, mate. Have you? So you're asking if I've had any experience with Vola. Oh, Vola, yeah. No experience with them, but I'm aware of them and they look very cool. I think most of their guitars have got flat radius. Could be wrong, but they look very cool spec. Daniel Scott, I'm going to try a cheaper one like a Harley Benton or similar. For an offset, yeah. See, I thought about doing the same thing like with the Harley Benton. But if I'm going offset, I want to go all the way like Jazzmaster. I want to get the trem because I believe that's part of the sound, part of the recipe. I think, because it's the sound I'm after one for. And they look cool. So it's both. Carl B, Daisy Tempest is a good guitar builder channel too. Acoustics, oh cool, check that out. Cameron, could you do a, oh thank you for giving me a suggestion for a hammer on about. Could you do a hammer on about budget loopers? I got the Lakato 9 and it's pretty good for practice. Well mate, if I was to do a hammer on about, well I could do a hammer on about loopers and just asking what loopers people have tried. Yeah, I could do that mate, that's a good idea. I was thinking there about reviewing them and I would have to buy a load and stuff like that, but no. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, mate. Loopers. Let's get loopy. There's the title as well, isn't it? Let's get loopy. The Lamb. It is indeed the last you can win a guitar. There you go. Monday. This Monday coming. It's the last live stream before Lammy takes his break. And you can win a gold top. Made by Lammy, I believe. Greg Green. Something I want to point out. If you go to offset groups and read up on offset guitars, is that you will get sucked into boutique parts and upgrading your guitar. Is that experience there, mate? Budget Pedal Chap is in and he is saying, hey, hey, hey. Hey mate, thanks for coming. Get your link in. Check out Budget Pedal Chap's channel as well, of course. I think it was Dave Lewis who checked out Budget Pedal Chap's channel last week and bought 3 pedals. So there you go. Dangerous stuff over there. Get yourself over. Anton wishing the Lamb the best of luck with the DIY and the new studio room design. Oh, I missed that on the last live stream. That must be what he was talking about. Cool, yeah. I'm excited to see his return. And it'll be great. I know it will be because he's the master. Greg Green. Also Jazzmasters and Jaguars, they want heavy strings and neck shims. So the reason people used to give up on offsets is because they were trying to set them up like a Strata Telly. Yeah, I've become aware of this through Jim. I'm able to show you this. Yes. Not sponsored by Temu, but they had a wee set of neck shims for like a couple of quid. So I thought I'll get them just in case because they're probably going to come in handy. How good quality are they? I don't know. How good quality is it supposed to be? I mean, people say you can just use a business card or something, so these are maybe even over-engineered, but there we go. I've got some anyway, just in case for when that Jazzmaster project does happen. What else did we miss? Oops, that looks like the chat jumped. That happens sometimes. Marie Davies, I will be tuning in on Monday, the Lamb. Oh, glad to hear that. I'm going to miss it. I need to cancel rehearsal. Jason Viantor, woot, cheers mate. No worries, mate. Greg Green saying hello to the Lamb. Jason Viator, Antigua Paint. that can't exist, can it? Is that not like a burning process? I could be wrong. Viator, Audiomo is a big jazz guy. Yes, a big Jazzmaster guy indeed. Greg Green, Steve, you are going to want to put 11s or 12s on that Squire Jazzmaster to really get the most out of it. We'll see about that. Well, actually, Audiomo gave me some tips yesterday, so see if you agree with them. 10s. 10s is the highest I'll go, with a neck shim and other tricks. Sorry. 3-chord Dave's in. Hello, mate. How you doing? Thanks for coming. Saying howdy, chaps. I checked out Dave's live stream on Saturday there. Great stuff as always. Check out 3-chord Dave's channel. Great vibes on a Saturday night. If you're ever at a loose end, get over there and chat guitars. It's fun stuff. Good laughs. Jason Viator is saying hola to the 3 chords. Dave Fox, why is Lake Placid Blue such a varied colour? Is it always metallic? My Jaguar is too 70s glam rock for my liking. My mate Mick Jagger told me to paint it black. I don't know. I mean, a lot of colours are varied, aren't they? Your Fiesta Reds, and depends on kind of how they age. And whoever's making Lake Placid Blue is usually taking inspiration from a certain age of Lake Placid Blue. I think that's probably why they differ. Wow, where did that come from? That sounded like an actual answer there. Sorry. Stevie Mac, Thatcherism. Everything's for sale. Fair dues. Speaking of everything being for sale, the Gretsch is going, the Ibanez on the end there's going, Harley Benton, yeah, got a lot of stuff going. Mark Doolan, hello mate, just about to pick up a Cork G300 Pro and it could be the next Harley Benton Fusion and Solo King. Will report back. Nice mate, definitely do that. Same specs roughly, used for 400 quid. Used, wish me luck. I will wish you luck mate, all the best with that. I mean, Cork makes pretty great stuff, so I think it'll be fine. James Tejada, totally a stray cat, a Strat cat. Yeah, same here mate. I'm a Strat cat and, well, I'm not an offset guy yet. I don't even technically include the Starcaster in the offset category. But it is. Yeah, so, both. But I don't feel like I'm a true offset person yet until I've got like a Jazzmaster or something. You've always got to have something on the list there. Epic Swedish Fika. That is an epic name, my mate. The Fender Meteora is amazing. Have you got one? Cool. I'd love to hear someone having a good experience with one. James Tejada, well, Strat type guitars anyway. Wait a minute, what was that? Totally Strat cat. Oh yeah, Strat type, got you. Greg Green, if you want an offset where you can set it up like a Strat or Telly, go more for a Squire Jazzmaster Affinity or a G&L Doheny. You have a more standard bridge for that, so they will take 9s and 10s. Yes, that's a possibility, and I was watching a Doheny for a while that was up for sale locally, but seller never responded, weirdly, but there we go. Jason Viator, the Studio de Steve is very Miami Vice-ish, love it. Thank you mate, that is pretty much what we're going for, so I'm glad it looks like how I intended it to look. It would have been cool if it was an accident, but there you go. Cameron, I just used a card for the neck. Yeah, I've heard of this. Daniel Scott, Antiquity from PMT, doing offset with trem. I'm going to take a closer look at. Interesting. Maybe I should do the same. Thanks for the hot tip, mate. Anthony Edverson, the Squire 40th anniversary jams have an angled neck pocket, so you shouldn't need a shim if that's what you get. I did not know that, mate. Thank you for that hot tip. I hope I remember that. Greg Green, Steve, I bought a set of Amazon. They work better than... Oh, you bought a set off of Amazon, the shims. They work better than cardboard or plastic. Here's a trick. Use a Sharpie to colour in the sides to hide a bit more. Great trick. Thanks for that, mate. Fantastic. Peter Collins, I use 9s on my Jag, but change the vintage bridge to a stay trem. Right, how's that working for you, mate? I need to know. 9s are okay, but use strong string winds. What if I had Lonkin tuners? Is that frowned upon? Anton, you absolute legend. Put an Audiomo's channel link in the chat there. Thanks for that. Check out Audiomo's channel, of course, if you want to see what he's all about before Friday. Loads of great stuff over there. Super duper high quality videos and a great channel. A great player, great guy. Everything's great. Check him out. IMA640 is telling the lamp to have a great break. Darren Gill got a G300 Pro. It's tremendous. There you go. That's what you want to hear, mate. Budget pedal chap, let's say hypothetically someone was interested in the Ibanez. What kind of price are we looking at? Well, you might not be interested in when I tell you what's going to happen with it. Let's do show and tell. But mate, it's going to be cheap because I just actually completed the review of this, well, the filming of it. Is this on camera? The other day. And this, you know how you want into the freeway switch? This is pretty much doing the job of the freeway switch, but in a more robust manner and more usable, I think. But I like that so much, mate, that I'm going to whip it out of this guitar and put it in my Fazley refinished Partscaster. So you might not want this anymore. I'm going to be stealing this switch, and they're going to be stealing these bridge saddles, which are awesome, by the way. You'll see all about it in the review. And possibly the jack socket, because it's like the Music Man one, just one piece. So yeah, I'm going to steal some parts off it, and then what I'm going to do with this is I'll change the switch to a coil split for the humbucker, and then sell it like that with different saddles. So it will be downgraded and it'll be down priced. So are you still interested if it's like that, mate? If you're not, I completely understand why, but that's how I'll be selling it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Darren Gill. Want your Charvel, Steve? I sent you a message about it on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, did you, mate? I really don't want to sell it, and I never play it. Oh, right, leave that with me. I've never used Facebook either, mate, so that's why I would have missed that. Apologies. I only use it when I've got something up for sale and trying to sell stuff. Oh, I don't know if I could get rid of it. I love that guitar. I love it. I never play it, but I love it because it's just like the best spec. It's my shreddy guitar. Maybe. Greg Green, for the record, I have 11s on my solid bodies and 12s on my hollow bodies. I play it in standard tuning. There we go. That's it. I'm such a weakling, mate. I struggle with these heavy strings with the 25.5 inch scale length. Greg Green, for the record, I have 11s on... Oh wait, I just read that. Okay. Peter Martin, have I said hello to you? Hello, mate, if I never before. You just bought the Revolution RGT60 Jazzmaster. What a fantastic guitar. My first offset guitar. Mate, I've been watching one of them for years. Did you get the green one, thin line, with the Veritone? Because I fancy one of them so bad. I'm actually watching one just now on eBay, unless you've just bought it. Is that the one that I've been looking at? Let me know how you got on. Let me know how you get on with it. Scott Bogfoot's in. Cheers all. Hello, mate. Are you just in, or yeah, you are just in? Eh? Thanks for coming. The Lamb. Okay, sorry, you're speaking to IMA 640. Greg Green. Best tip if you like/love a G&L, buy it used. I bought a US ASAT special new. I took a huge bath when I sold it. Oh, nice one, mate. That's like the year. Oh wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Yeah, you bought it used. Oh, you bought it new. Oh, right, okay, got you. Yeah, that makes sense. Cameron, the vintage tuners are great on a Jazzmaster. Yeah, good point. They're pretty much locking tuners as is, aren't they? You have the exact same Ibanez. Great colour. I agree. I love the colour as well. What is the colour again? Obviously, it's something blue. I was going to say powder blue, but it's not. It's something daft. Oh, true. No, it's not true blue. It's, oh, we'll get it. Peter Collins, works well with 9s. Oh, thanks, mate, for atting me at that, so I would notice it. With the Stay-Trem bridge, and ideal for what I play in my band. No solos high up the neck. I use it for the second set at every gig. Oh, right, okay. This is one of the things I talked about with AudioMo. Jim, sorry. Well, I was going to say tomorrow, but it was like a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, it's about that, like the use for it, because every guitar I buy, I want it to do everything. So I need to learn that's not the case with the Jazzmaster. It's going to be its own thing. So maybe I could gauge up on that. Leave it with me. Budget pedal chap, depends how good the price is. We can talk. All right, cool. No worries, mate. Yes, let's chat about that. Cameron, good show, bud. Have to go. All the best. Oh, thank you very much, mate. All the best. Another Scott. I don't know if I realised that. And then Scott Bogfoot is also a Scott. I was trying to break into a film set all day. Please elaborate on that, mate. That sounds absolutely bonkers. Purest Blue, that's the one, Anthony. Yes, I knew it was something kind of funny. Right, we've caught up with the chat and we've did the, what do you call it? What's that thing we do every week? Hammering on about the poll. I'm not exiting yet. I'm just kind of getting ready to exit. I want to tell you about things that are coming up. So, like I said, we've got the chat with Audio Mo tomorrow. And then the 2 weeks after that, what have we got coming up? I've got that baritone video. If the Gretsch video went up, there's another video. There's 3 in the pipeline. I've been doing the video this week on the Squier Sonic HSS Strat. I'm also doing the comparison between that and the JS400. They'll come out with quite a big gap in between them. I've received delivery of the Jet JT600. I've not even opened it yet because you've got to unbox everything on camera. So that's in the pipeline. I've got a lot to get through just now. I've got the Gretsch back from the tech. So if anybody's seen the video about this before, whoops, this screw caved in. So now, is this got, there we go, focus a wee bit. Yeah, now it's just been sort of glued in. He's put an insert in there as well, so it just basically won't budge now. It doesn't even screw off, so you just have to put the strap over the top of it. So this is going soon. I just need to list it really. But that's on the way out. Making space. I'm not even making space for anything new. I'm just kind of needing to have a bit of a clear out. Too many guitars have accumulated recently. Where are we now? Purest Blue. James Tayeda, like that guitar. Which one? This one, the Gretsch. Maria Davies, great live show tonight, Steve. Thank you very much. Scott Bogford. Oh, right, here's more of the story. TV show being filmed next door to my boss's house. Some crime drama thing. They'll need security for tomorrow. Brilliant, a crime drama and you're trying to break in. Love it. Maria Davies is off. Bye all. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend, Mugs. All the best. And keep sticking in with the caged in your modes and whatnot. Sounds like you're doing great. Good on you. Greg Green, also bridge options. Fender Mustang bridges and replacing stock bridge barrels with Tusk Jazzmaster Mustang saddle replacements. Great, mate. Great advice. This is the kind of thing that I was asking Audio Mo about tomorrow. Thank you. Loads of fun stuff, Steve. Till tomorrow at John Robson's. Yes, of course. Why do I always forget to mention John's live stream? He's shouting me out all the time and supported me so much, and I've been like the worst collaborator YouTube pal ever. John Robson, just because I assume everybody knows, because so many of John Robson's subscribers have came here. Sorry, that's wrong. So many subscribers here have came from John Robson. That's more like it. But yeah, Big John's channel. Check it out. You've got to watch John's channel, and of course, probably the highlight of the week. Well, he says it's the highlight of his week. It's the highlight of mine as well. Is John's live stream on Fridays at 5 PM UK, beer o'clock, and he started doing viewers' guitars now as well. So you can send in pictures of your guitars, and he'll show them during the live stream and critique them or not, and we'll just have a wee chat about it. Great stuff. I used to have beer at it, but it's been a few months I've not had a drink now. You proud of us? Yeah, I'm proud of myself. Right, everybody's leaving because it's that time. It's time to go. Oh, thank you all so much. Right, I could probably read the rest of these. Anton, Steve, instead of selling guitars, why not invest in more guitar hangers? You still have clear wall space. I better not, mate. Actually, you've no idea how many hangers I started with in here and how many there is now. Right, there's 3 there, 4 there, 4 over there. Outside this room, there's another 6 hanging up, and in the living room there's another 3. And at school I've got another 5. It's bad. Have a great evening all. Everybody sing cheerio. Greg Green, I'll be on that, Steve. Also, thank you for hipping me to Budget Pedals, chap. Great channel. Oh, nice one. Lomo Holga. I find that 24-inch scale length of my Mustang feels like a completely different instrument than a regular 25.5-inch Fender. Good times. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why I'm not a big fan of them for the opposite reasons. But yes, I hear you. Anton, hi all. Please click like before you go. Great shout, mate. Greg Green, proud of you on the Beer Amigo. Thank you, Greg. Mississippi Blues, I see Gretsch has a Bigsby, Steve. Yes, it does. I've just put a Bigsby on my Nashville telly. I love a Bigsby. Yes, I did see you mention that before, mate. That Bigsby doesn't operate too well. Probably needs some upgrades. Right, let's get out here. Thank you all so much. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow on the Audio Mo video at 6 PM, and we'll maybe even catch you at John Robson's live stream. I'm always there in the chat. Okay, wait a minute. Scott Bogfoot is saying, not drinking in Scotland. Do you guys have Brewdog for blood? I wish we could afford that. Brewdog, mate. Right, okay. Let's get out here. Thanks very much. Have yourselves a great Thursday, Friday, whenever you watch this. How do you end it again? Oh yeah. Thanks for watching. Until next time. See you later. It's probably still on, is it?